Hey everyone, welcome to weeks 27 and 28 updates. I am 29 weeks today exactly. And over the last 2 weeks, as you guys know, I've been talking about it forever. We finally did our Disney trip and have returned, and I have made some notes regarding all of that. So let's see. I just want to say today I went. Oh, maybe I haven't talked about this. I cannot remember. I probably should have watched my. I think I did. I think I did like a whole big update right before the trip. I had a doctor's appointment 2 days before I was 27 weeks, I think. 26 in a couple days. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. And I was measuring large. I was 27 weeks that day, I think, and I was measuring 30 weeks. Or 26 in 2 days and measuring 30 weeks, something crazy like that. So today I had my growth ultrasound, and the baby's measuring a week ahead. So which is what I actually expected based on my actual ovulation date, not the dating ultrasound. So for my ovulation date, I am 5 days before my due date. So I'm due February 5th, so it'll be like February 1st. So I have a feeling this baby will come between, I don't know, January 20, let's say 28th through the 5th. I don't think I'll go over the 5th. I just don't feel like I am. With Fleur, I definitely thought that I was going to be late and induced, and that happened. And this baby, I do not have that feeling at all. So, I don't know. Everything was measuring over what the 50th percentile. So, between actually 70th percentile and 95th percentile, the arms were measuring something like 32 weeks. And his legs were 31 weeks in a couple days. And we did get a couple of pictures. So, she did 3D pictures, which was nice. I did ask her to confirm again that it's a boy, but he had his heel like tucked right on his penis, if he still has a penis, if it's still a boy. So she couldn't even see that, but she did get some good face pictures. I'll probably just try to insert a clip into the video because it's so hard to do autofocus on these. But oh, it's so cute. His nose is so adorable. I think it's like, I don't know, a cross between my husband's nose, like the width, and then my like little nose. I don't know. I don't really have a little nose, but he's so cute already. So that's very exciting. Everything else in the ultrasound was fine. Everything measured fine. Like heartbeat was fine. Chambers of the heart were fine. You know, she made sure his kidneys were okay and his stomach and all kinds of things. So everything was good. Okay, so let's talk about Disney. Disney was interesting. I think I only gained a pound according to my scale. My next appointment with my doctor is not till December 2nd. Today is November 20th, so 12 more days. So I only gained a pound per my scale, and I did a ton of walking. I think the most walking I did in one day was, it was like either 9 point something or 10 miles. And that was okay. I did rest a lot, and I did not do a lot of the obviously crazy rides. So I just sat during those times. The nerves in my legs were okay. At some points I really needed to like put my put my leg up. Like the best way I could think of was like a pirate. Like when I'm standing, like put one leg up to alleviate the pressure. It's still kind of buzzing in my left leg, but on my right leg will sometimes go numb if I'm standing too long on one spot. So just was really careful about that. Everything else was good. Eating was okay. I actually missed a few meals because we were so busy. I didn't get sick, but we did go to like a couple buffets, and those were the days where I would like miss meals and then make it up later and then be like incredibly full, which is not that good, but wasn't that bad. But besides that, for Disney, the only thing I really missed was when traveling was like my bed and like the pillow situation that I have now. I brought my Snuggle, but I actually never set it up because the beds we were staying in were all queen or even a full. And we have a king bed at home, so I can really spread out my Snuggle, and then I have a pillow that goes under my stomach, and then another pillow for my head and my blankets. The first night back was divine. I was so happy to be back in my bed. It was so nice to just spread out But I am pretty much fully now sleeping on my side versus where I was able to stomach sleep a lot longer with this baby versus Floor. There's no way I can sleep on my stomach now. It's as hard as a rock and it hurts to actually lay on my stomach. So I am definitely up, propped on my side, and I spend the majority of the night on the side that I fell asleep on. Sometimes it's the left side, sometimes it's the right side. But when I get up to go pee, then I just flip to the other side. But I'm definitely sleeping on my side. Traveling was okay. We got out and stretched a lot. I didn't have a lot of problems with sitting in the car for long periods of time. We did do like a 10-hour day, a 5-hour day, and then another like 9.5-hour day. That's how we got down there. And then back was 9.5, 5, and then probably like 9 because we hit some traffic on the way there, so it was opposite. But the only thing was sleeping too, was we were going to bed early, like super early for us, like sometimes 7:45 or 8, and then getting up super early, like 5:30 in the morning to travel, or if we were going to the park super early that day to get ready. So that was, I'm so glad we went, but I'm so glad to be home. And I'm glad to be like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe 3 months, less than 3 months, I'm 29 weeks. That is crazy. This pregnancy is just like going so quickly, it feels like this time. I am feeling a lot of twisting and scraping versus actual kicks. I do feel kicks and jabs, but I'm feeling a lot of like, I think, well now I know because my ultrasound, he is head down. His bottom is like up at the top of my uterus, and all his limbs are like to the right side. So I feel a lot of limbs, his feet, scraping and like pushing along, and sometimes it's pretty uncomfortable, and I have to like stop and like wait for him to finish what he's doing before I can talk or move on from what I'm doing. But it's so nice to know that he's head down. I didn't ever feel like he wasn't head down, but it's nice to have the ultrasound. He's like, she was like, here's his head, and here's some fluid, and there's your bladder, and there's your pubic bone. So he's like obviously right there, and I have noticed I have to pee a lot more than usual. Sometimes like I'll be like, okay, go to the bathroom before I leave the house so that I can go for a couple hours, and it'll be like an hour, and I'll be like, I'm dying, I have to go pee. So pee is a big deal now. I am feeling very large. I guess if I'm 29 weeks, but I'm measuring 30 weeks. I'm feeling the third trimester. I said this in the previous update. I'm feeling, I'll show you my belly shot. I just feel so big now, all the time. Getting up, like sitting up, like anything like that, it just feels like a big to do. And I also hate things, like I hate hugs from the front, because I hate it when people like, Floor or Josh or anybody squishes the belly, or like things brush against my belly, like if I don't give myself enough clearance in a door frame or something. I hate the feeling of something brushing against my stomach because I can't suck it in at all. So I just don't like that feeling of something moving across my stomach. It just feels really weird to me now. And I also have noticed a little bit of heartburn at the end of the night, mostly when I eat. And I think it's weird, I don't know if this causes it, but chocolate, I think that might cause heartburn. It's not really spicy things, it's weird things at the end of the night. But I haven't had to take any Tums or anything yet. With Floor, I definitely was taking Tums and stuff. But I just feel like it hasn't been that bad so far, but I have noticed it. The last thing is, I was reading on one of my pregnancy boards, like somebody just posted, and they've been posting this for a while. They were like, oh, let's see your nursery shot. And I like, something just clicked to me, and I was like, we have nothing. We have no nursery. And I knew that we weren't going to have a nursery because we were just going to have the co-sleeper, but we have nothing. I have like not thought of anything, no theme or anything, which is weird. He obviously doesn't need a theme. Like no child needs a theme. Like I feel that that's kind of like a first baby thing, but nothing. Like, and I don't even care. With Floor, I was like so ready to decorate and da-da-da-da. The one thing that I have, I'm pretty sure I talked about this, was the co-sleeper. I have seen so many people talking about the Halo side sleeper, and I am interested in getting that for the first couple of months and then switching to the co-sleeper, but I don't know if I can justify the price, which is like $300 for the one that I want, the like vibrating and lights and stuff. But it would fit really well on our side of the bed, and you can just swivel the bed over to you. You don't have to get out of bed. Like with the Co-Sleeper, I would have to like really reach into it. So I don't know. I'm debating putting it on the registry and leaving it there, or it's a really big expense. I don't think I would expect anyone to buy that for us, but I don't know. It's just so funny. I'm like, no theme, nothing. The baby has clothes and diapers, and obviously he's going to be breastfed and da-da-da, but I just think that's funny. Anyway, that's it for my 27 and 28 update, and I'll give you a belly shot. I'm so tired. Alright, this is 29 weeks. Feeling so big. This shirt makes me feel big because it's like a tight umpire waist. It's like elastic, not tie. And there's the front. And there's that side. Okay, so the only thing I just thought to think of to mention was I've been getting a lot of like breastfeeding creepers on my page. So weird. I did go back like a month or two ago and create playlists because I noticed my page was kind of disorganized, and I like lump things into a day in the lives and first pregnancy updates, second pregnancy updates, breastfeeding videos. So I don't know if you can search by like playlists, but I've been getting like weird people subscribing who only subscribe to like breastfeeding channels. And then I got a private message that was like, oh hi mommy, why don't you show yourself breastfeeding your daughter? Anyway, I don't know if that was even worth addressing, but I thought that was funny. And I, you know me, I love breastfeeding. I breastfed Flora till she was 4, but come on creepers, get over it. Anyway, I will talk to you guys hopefully next week for a 29-week update. Because why? Is there something going on? I don't remember. No, probably not. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just keep lumping them. But I feel like once I hit that December 2nd appointment, my appointments are going to switch to the every 2 weeks. So maybe I will be more consistent with updating weekly instead of every 2 weeks. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.